Will my investment in SEO pay off? Hello everyone, my name is Gregory. I am an SEO specialist here at Create IT, and today I have a subject for you. Will my investment in SEO pay off? We're going to start with a short introduction, followed by what is ROI. Then we'll talk about calculating ROI with reference to a CPC campaign, how to calculate whether an investment in SEO pays off, and then we will have a conclusion. Let's begin. Search engine optimization is one of the more expensive forms of marketing on the internet. It often requires a significant amount of time for website optimization, content preparation, and external activity such as link building. Even if you have the knowledge and do it on your own, high-quality backlinks will often cost you a lot, depending on the industry you operate in and your competition. So, is there any way to calculate return on investment? Yes. But can we determine the potential return even before we take any action? That's the subject of today's video. Return on investment is calculated by dividing the profit by total amount invested. It's easy to acquire ROI after, say, a year from when SEO activities started, as long as we configured an analytics tool earlier. For example, if we used Google Analytics to calculate conversions or conversion values from our website, we can easily filter the money we gained thanks to organic traffic, as we can reject any conversions that came from paid ads, social media channels, or direct entries. Then, when we have the total profits and costs resulting from our own SEO activity or our agency's SEO activity, we can evaluate whether the investment was worth it or not. We can also calculate ROI when it comes to operating profit, taking into account the costs we bear for an ads campaign. In both cases, the user finds us through the Google search engine, but in one case through sponsored results and in the other through organic results. When we have a report on organic traffic acquired for specific key phrases, we are able to use the planner to calculate the cost of the same number of entries in the case of Google Ads. Every keyword has a determined rate for a single click depending on the industry, competition, and other factors. This is called cost per click, or CPC. It can range from 10 cents to even $50 in the most competitive spaces. By collecting all keywords from the Google Search Console, thanks to which users visited our website, and by calculating the total sum and comparing it to SEO costs for a given period, we are able to determine whether it was worth investing in this type of campaign. If the money spent on SEO is lower, then we are fully successful. If we spend more on SEO, then theoretically, the campaign was a failure, but it is worth remembering that, for example, once you cut the funding for a Google Ads campaign, you no longer get new entries, while SEO effects linger for at least a few months from the moment you stopped SEO activities. So, even if we determine ROI at the end of an investment period and it turns out to be negative, this number will still change in the future without spending an extra dime. The situation is different when we want to calculate the profitability of the investment before we start SEO activities or at the beginning. We do have one sum, which is the amount of money we invest, for example, our budget plan for linking or the cost or cost estimate for the fixed subscription fee for the agency. All that is left is to determine the profits we will generate in a given time frame. And it is possible to determine this amount if we use analytics tools and an analysis performed by a person experienced in this field. The analysis is focused on the competitiveness of phrases that are important for your business. The specialist visits those websites that are ranked high for those phrases, so he can determine the required costs to achieve specific goals, such as achieving the first position in search results. Analytics tools will also make it possible to acquire information about the number of search queries each month. Then, basing on your knowledge of your business, you may be able to more precisely determine the sums by adding the parameter describing the number of visitors to your website that are converted, so the ones that actually purchase a product, call you, or visit your store. But you must not forget that the available tools provide only approximate traffic numbers. One position higher or lower has a significant impact on the number of visits. Even if we determine the rank we will be able to achieve by analyzing the competition at a given point in time, we still cannot be sure that, for example, our main competitor doesn't increase his SEO funding, seeing that we began to climb. This means he may maintain the higher position despite our efforts to take it away from him. Remember that SEO also has indirect effects. You may acquire clients from different sources than just organic results. This is why, after some time, it is worth analyzing traffic on the website and to factor in the sum of conversions coming from websites where your links were published as part of the link building process. Thanks to links from other websites, your domain also gains authority, which leads to higher ranks in Google, another benefit. And then, users also visit your website by clicking those links, and then you benefit again. SEO also helps you with the optimization of costs of paid ads. If you'd like to know more on how SEO helps businesses, you should definitely see our previous episode. You'll find the link in the video's description. We hope this video sheds some light on the return on investment in SEO and the potential risks and profitability. You should have a broad perspective of the subject. Even if the numbers alone tell you SEO may not be worth it, you shouldn't forget about those aspects that are less visible and cannot be directly calculated. That's all from me for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found any informative value here, and I will see you in the next episode.